So I got a CO2 laser done and I'm just not loving the results. It didn't fix my concerns, which are my large pores, my acne scarring, and the texture of my skin. So because of that, I decided that I really needed to invest in my skincare. So I was gonna do a haul. I think I have like $1,000 worth of product here. So hopefully something works and something actually improves my skin. I am getting another treatment done at the place that I got my CO2 laser done. They're doing it for free just to see if I will like the results of that treatment. It's another laser treatment, so I'll definitely follow up after that and just let you know how my skin ended up looking. But I'm just gonna jump right in. I went to Ulta, Target, the place that I got my laser done. I got a couple products from them, and then I went to Target. So I think I said that. But I went to Ulta, Amazon, Target, and where I got my laser treatment done. So just jumping in, I have two different exfoliating pads here. One is a gentle daily exfoliating pad. I got this one before the laser treatment thinking that, you know, I would see great results, and I just wanted something very gentle on my skin. And then once I wasn't really loving the results, I ended up picking up these that are supposed to be glycolic acid and salicylic acid. They're 10% glycolic acid and 2% salicylic acid from Amazon. But then when I look at the ingredients on the back, it only says 2% salicylic acid. So I'm like, are they not glycolic acid? So I'm a little annoyed about this one because I'm like, well, I liked that it showed the percentage of what I was getting, but am I not getting what it says I should be getting? So if you guys have an exfoliating pad you really like and you have textured skin, let me know. I would love to try it out. I'm not really convinced on either one of these, but I will finish them up. Then I got this 10% glycolic and lactic acid face serum. I'm not really sure if this is working, but I liked once again that it showed the percentage of what I was getting, but then there's like nowhere listed on here the ingredients, so I don't know. I bought it. If you guys have one that you love, also let me know. Then I got this from the place that I got my CO2 laser done. It's a facial mist. They told me that this was the aftercare product for my CO2 laser. It's just a face mist, nothing amazing. Then when I went for my follow-up appointment, they told me I should get this brightening serum, and I wanted to try something new out. I haven't even used it yet. It's the Vivid Brightening Serum. It should help hydrate your skin, which they said was another kind of problem that I had. My skin looked very dull and wasn't really hydrated enough, which I am doing a lot of drying products, so I feel like that would make sense, but I'm interested to try this out and see if I like it. And then the other thing I got from them was a tinted moisturizer with sunscreen in it. So I have this on my skin right now. Nothing special or nothing fancy. It was probably way overpriced. And then I got this retinol. So this is the Skin Better Science retinol. So I bought this, and then afterwards I realized nowhere on the package does it say the level of retinol that it is. So I'm like a little annoyed about that. So I haven't even opened it yet. I do want to get a prescription grade retinol, or I forgot the other name that everyone's been recommending. And I was like, oh, it just seems like so much work to go find a dermatologist. I'll pick this up for now. But then I was looking it up online, and you can actually just find a virtual dermatologist that will prescribe it for you. So yeah, probably should have just went that route. But like I said, I was pregnant and breastfeeding, so I wasn't able to use a retinol like product or something like that. But now that I'm done with that, I do want to incorporate that back into my skincare because I think it will make a big difference. Then I got these two Peach and Lily products. One is a moisturizer. It's supposed to lift and target, and the other is a serum. I don't even know if these are doing anything. They're super small, so I feel like if they were gonna do anything, they probably would need to be used for a lot longer, but I don't know. I'm just like buying things that like sounded like they should work, but I don't know if it's actually gonna do anything. But I got these two products. Then I got this neck cream. Knew I needed a moisturized and anti-aging cream for my neck. This smells like Elmer's glue, but picked this up. I got this Philosophy set. I remember I used this years ago, and I saw it in Ulta, and I was like, oh my goodness, I really want to get this. It's the Microdelivery 2-step resurfacing peel. I used it once, and I remembered how much I really loved it, and I just am very excited to have this back in my routine. So this is like, I think something you can use like twice a week. it didn't necessarily say on the box, but it was like, oh, people saw results when used twice a week. So I'm guessing maybe it's based on the type of skin sensitivity you have, how often you should use it. But it's a lactic and salicylic acid liquid gel here, and then a vitamin C and peptide resurfacing scrub in this step. So you put on the scrub first and then the liquid. And I did really like how my skin looked after the one use. And then finally, I got this moisturizer because I have so many drying products and so many things that are going to like resurface my skin, hopefully, that I need a good moisturizer. This is just Cetaphil. It's a deep hydration cream, so nothing fancy. I just slather this on and really cake it on my skin to make sure I'm staying hydrated. I forgot to film these, but I got these 3 sheet masks from ULTA. I thought they would be great to use after my CO2 laser, but I ended up healing really quickly, so I didn't even get to use them yet. But I'm excited to try them out. Once again, I do think I need some hydrating products, so these should be good. So right now all I have on my skin is the tinted moisturizer. I think I just have a bit of a glow and shine because of the ring light that I have on for filming. But I just kind of bought a bunch of stuff. I know that you probably shouldn't introduce so many new things into your skincare routine because then you don't really know what's working. The only thing that I feel like after I put it on, I was like, wow, was the Philosophy product. And I do really like this moisturizer, but everything else, I'm just trying things out. I'm not committed to any of the products really. That was the only thing where after I used it, I was like, wow, I really like what this is doing for my skin. So I feel like everything else, I'll just continue to maybe test new things out until I see something where after one use, I'm like, wow, this did something to my skin. I know like most products you'll have to use for a while to see the long-term benefits from, but I think if I can see or notice even just the smallest difference in something, it's kind of worth it to me. I saw that from this Microdelivery product. I was like, wait, I really do like this. So I feel like even if I just see a small thing, like a little more hydration or a little glow to my skin from a product, or I felt like it just made my pores look slightly smaller just from the one use, I will probably stick with that product. I just haven't seen that from anything that I bought. Nothing was like wowing me other than that one Philosophy product. But let me know any of your favorite skincare products, and I will see you in my next video.